Morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi.
The story is told of a rabbi that he is the shaliach in Bangkok. And he has different stories that he shares. His name is Rabbi Nehemiah Wilhelm. So he shares a story that one time he came to the police station to accommodate somebody. What happened? There was an Israeli tourist that he went and he bought certain jewelry on the in the market, and after he bought it, he realized the whole thing is fake, and he was basically robbed. So he came in to, I guess, to speak on his behalf and to translate and to whatever it is to talk about. In the meantime, there were two Americans that came inside, and they had the same problem. They also bought something. They also came to the police station. So the American asks, "Who's this? What's this rabbi doing here?" They say, because she sees he's involved. He's talking to the police. He's showing merchandise. So they said that this is he helps out the Israelis here. When they come, he represents Israelis. So she says, you should have also somebody for the Americans. You should have someone. When Americans have problems, they should have an American, ambassador or some type of American representative. They should take care of all the Americans. So the police officer starts to laugh. He says, "You don't understand. It's not by the Israeli consulate. It's Jews. And Jews in the when they hear about something, they help each other. It's not about hiring somebody to get somebody. It's not. It says, whenever I have a problem, an Israeli gets stuck, I take out his passport, and any Israeli in the street, they come and they want to see what's going on. I come to America and I show them an American passport. I don't know the guy. Ich kenne him nicht. So there's a connection. There's a special connection between every Jew that you can see it in very, very interesting places. But you can see it, and it really shows us the value and the true deep feeling that we have for each other and the connection that we have with each other. This week's Parasha starts off with the mitzvah of Bikurim. The Bikurim has to be brought, the first of the fruits brought to the Beis Hamikdash. And a person worked hard, and they planted, and they this, and they that, and then at the end of the day, finally they start to see the fruits of their labor. So there's a mitzvah to take the first batch of the fruits and to bring it to the Beis Hamikdash, to the Kohanim. And with this action, he's representing, he's explaining, he's proclaiming that he believes Shebirchas Hashem Hitash. It's the blessing of God that brings wealth and blessing to the person. And he doesn't come to say, "Oh, I did it. I'm such a professional. I know how." Okay, you may be a professional, but at the end of the day, without Hashem, nothing's going to happen. So the same thing is in history, when this started happening only 14 years after the Jewish people entered the land of Israel. Why? First 7 years they were conquering the land, and the next 7 years they were splitting up the land. They were dividing the land. So the mitzvah did not come into effect only after 14 years. Why? There's some people already got their land right in the beginning, or at least in the beginning of the 8th year, the 9th year, because you have to come and you have to proclaim it with joy. You have to proclaim this with joy. And you cannot proclaim it with full joy if you have other Jews that have not yet received their part of Eretz Yisrael. Because we're all, Kol Yisrael, we're all one. So if you have your part, but the other guy doesn't have his part, it's still not a complete simcha. So this is really something that we can also learn. How much when we're standing now before Elul and before the time of Rosh Hashanah, and we have to come to understand the value and the importance and the connection that we have between each other. Kol Yisrael, Arevim Zeh Bazeh, we're all here, we're guarantors, we're all here to help each other, we're all here to support each other. And we have to try to express that to others, to show them the love. And when we're doing that, we're expressing our Avas Yisrael, and Hashem sees that, and Hashem says, "I want to be part of that." Hashem wants to bless us all together. So from this mitzvah, we learn to express that the best part of our produce has to go to Hashem, and at the same time, we also have to connect and come to see that we care about every single Jew. Hashem shall help. We should all be blessed with many, many gifts, that we should be able to help many, many people and give the first part to Hashem, and we should be zoiche to the coming of Mashiach Tzidkenu Mimher V'Amenu V'Noimar.
Amen.